Hey guys, Marsling here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be trying out the awakening for the AGL Angel Cell on Extreme Super Battle Road. We are running him on a Androids / Target Goku team using the double Android 13 leads. As you can see, he has a couple of links with Android 13, which is pretty good. He also has a few links with the Cell Juniors. So he's only really getting the extra Fear and Faith if we put him in the middle, which at level 1 I'm pretty sure is only a key link. So we obviously want to pick up a decent amount of orbs with him. Cell Junior's pretty solid defense, but of course Android 13 definitely the better link partner. Let's just go ahead and do this. We'll use an item straight away, and then we can, let's see. I'm not really going to be able to get a decent amount of orbs with the Angel Cell on this turn, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because obviously he is a nuking style unit. So ideally you want to be getting the big cluster of orbs. So we'll try and maneuver it so we can save a nice big selection of orbs ready for the next rotation for him. But the Cell Juniors, I don't really use them that often, because the weird thing about them when they came out is they don't necessarily link up super well with other Cell units, but they do link up pretty decently with this guy. And then obviously when it comes to extreme AGL link partners, there's not exactly a huge amount of them lining up for this Angel Cell. Some of his better link partners obviously include like the other cells. Janemba's actually a pretty decent link partner with him as well. But of course when it comes to extreme AGL, he's quite a little bit more limited. So take a super attack from Boo. Should be okay thanks to the item. Yeah, 64k, not too bad. So we've got a couple of other units on the team that will link up nicely with Cell, as well as providing support, like the Trenchcoat Android 17 here from GT. Let's go for trying to stun Videl with 13 here. And then how can I maneuver these orbs the way I want them to? I guess we could try and connect a bunch of the these STR ones. Oh no, that's not going to work out. Oof. Alright, let's just do this for now. Because we can pick up that AGL orb and drop down all those STR ones on the left. Because obviously the big thing with Angel Cell, and this applies to all units of that archetype, but because he has the nuking style passive, you need to pick up as many orbs of him as possible. Like if you get turns, even if he's going to have enough ki to super attack, if you get turns where you're picking up like 1 or 2 orbs, then obviously he's not going to look that impressive. Like his attack stat's not going to be super high, his defense isn't going to be that high, which is probably the most important part, especially when it comes to Super Battle Road. So we shall have to see. This Trenchcoat 17, I really hope he gets an easy A at some point, because he is a very solid unit for this team. But we'll get Super 17 floated off here, and then let's see. So I guess we can just do this, not get the super with the Cell Juniors, unfortunately. And then it's only 4 orbs. What does this give us defense-wise for Cell? Yeah, still just over 100k. That's not too bad. We don't have an item active here. So let's see what we can do. We should be able to finish off Videl this turn. Hopefully we don't get multiple supers here. Definitely take that level 3 dodge. And then, yeah, hopefully million attack stat for Cell. Not too bad. Again, 4 orbs being the major issue there, but 36k, that was from the Boo. Obviously, Videl was attack lowered, so 36k from Boo with no item active on Extreme Super Battle Road. I mean, considering we only picked up 4 orbs, that isn't really that bad, all things considered. So, we'll go ahead and do this. Grab these. And then let's grab these. Obviously, both the 13s have a chance to stun, so that would definitely be nice here. They are also both Android category support units in their untransformed state, so both of them on the same rotation, coupled with that cooler, they're obviously giving themselves both a huge amount of support here. So very, very high defense. No stun on the first super, but we get the additional. No stun on the additional. Hopefully he doesn't super attack Cooler here. But AGL Cooler obviously got the built-in additional normal attacks. Yeah, he takes quite a bit of damage from from normal attacks. He is a little bit of an outdated, a bit of an older World Tournament unit. Be interesting to see if and when they finally decide to start giving easy A's to some of those old World Tournament units as well, because a lot of the older ones are yeah, very, very outdated at this point. Like, Cooler can still be useful on the Extreme AGL team, but I mean, I brought him just for the support, really. But let's see, what can we do here? We can get 8 orbs in slot 1. I think we should go ahead and do that with you. So let's go ahead and grab all of those. We will attack lower Gohan as well, since he is attacking Trenchcoat 17 twice at the end there. And we will use a Princess Snake here, mitigate some of this damage. And then, yeah, we'll just grab these for you. So, decent amount of orbs for Cell. Yeah, 10k, that's pretty good with the Princess Snake active. Obviously, Princess Snake not quite as effective as the Icarus or Whis, so 10k is very good. And then, of course, on Super, we raise our defense. So now we're only taking 1,000 or double digits. That's very, very good. And then, of course, the Cell Juniors will come in and lower attack here with their super. A couple of thousand damage for them as well. Very nice. And then, yeah, unfortunately, Trenchcoat 17 here potentially still going to take quite a bit. Yeah, 27k. There's that dodge on the super attack, though. Because he is one of the older style support units who is still incredibly squishy, I'm pretty sure I gave him quite a lot of dodge. So, dodge coming in clutch there. And then, yeah, let's keep all of these physical orbs together here. And then see what we can do on the next rotation. Obviously, Super 17, I mean, this other rotation just going to be incredibly dominant. Super 17 and Android 13 together absolutely destroy Extreme Super Battle Road. So, yeah, Super 17 is just going to tank everything in slot 1. 13 with a 3 million attack stat. So, yeah, we're going to be looking pretty good here. I think we took out Gohan. Yep. So, only Videl remaining. Yeah, once you get 17 and 13 going together in Extreme Super Battle Road on this team, they definitely carry pretty hard. Of course, Cooler takes the super attack, though. The only one on the rotation who can't really tank. So, let's go ahead and do this. Get 5 orbs for you. We've got the support from 13 as well, so almost 150k defense. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and just use this then. Get a little bit of a defensive buff and a heal. So that puts them up to 170, and the Cell Juniors are 160. That's really good. So we'll grab these, and then let's see what we can do here. Obviously, Cell Junior is going to lower Videl's attack again. Already not taking much damage in the first slot there, so that's good. And then let's get her attack lowered here. Crit as well, pretty decent damage. Yeah, double digits on the way back. That's what we like to see. So, Angel Cell 1.5. I think this is kind of what we talked about in the showcase of the two of them together yesterday on the actual Otherworld Warriors team. But the attack stats definitely not crazy high. That's one thing that you notice with these infinite stacking units quite a lot. Is obviously it does take a while for them to get going. Because if they were hitting stupidly high attack stats on like turn 2 or 3, then just imagine like in a longer form event, once you get near the end, the kind of numbers that they would be hitting would be quite ridiculous. So in terms of attack stat, he's obviously nothing too crazy, but yeah, if we're able to pick up a decent amount of orbs, he definitely tanks quite well. So I do think, just judging from these first 2 fights so far, he definitely is a solid addition to the team for Extreme AGL. Like if you need another unit to fill out the team, if you haven't done Extreme AGL yet, then yeah, he definitely is a solid pick. And the fact that he obviously fits on this androids / target Goku team is to his benefit, because this is a very strong team in general, right? So he's obviously very, very good here. I guess we can stay targeted on Vegeta, why not? So we'll grab those for you. Can only get 4 orbs again. It's the only problem, again, and it's, you know, something that bears repeating forever, I guess, when it comes to nuking style units, is the not being able to pick up a lot of orbs with them is always going to hamper your progress a little bit. But in something like Extreme Super Battle Road, or especially something like Infinite Dragon Ball History, where you can only bring 2 items, let alone 4, you don't really want to be replacing one of your really, really good defensive items with an orb changer. Because with this particular build of the team, especially because we've bought a couple of support units who aren't really the best defensively, I definitely would not want to be in this situation switching out one of my defensive items for an orb changing item. Because even with a Whis active, like the best defensive item in the game, Cooler took quite a lot of damage there. So we'll let you go ahead and get these. Obviously, this rotation is just ridiculously powerful, because having both 13s on rotation obviously means that we're getting the double support. So I'm going to target Trunks with the other 13, just in case we get lucky with the stuns here. And we do have quite a nice selection of tech orbs on the right there. So next turn we can go ahead and give those all to Cell. We might be getting the Dokkan attack next turn as well. So didn't need to heal up because this turn is incredibly strong defensively. 17 should take double digits from this. Yep, well, almost. 100, close enough. And can we actually get some stuns off here? That would definitely be good. Alright, no stun on Vegeta, but he's nearly dead. Ideally, we want to stun Trunks, but see if the friend 13 can come through here. Alright, no stun on Trunks either, but yeah, not really taking a lot of damage. I was going to say, I'm assuming a super attack is probably coming because the turn is going a little bit too well. So, alright, so we're going to be getting the Dokkan attack here, I think. So we'll go ahead and grab 7 orbs for you. And then I can't even drop these down so that the AGL orbs are going to be obtainable, because I really want to guarantee the Dokkan attack, but I'm pretty sure we're getting it here. So we're going to go ahead and what's the best way to do this here in terms of healing? I guess probably just this, because it gives less of a heal, and then we should heal to full from the Dokkan attack. So we'll go ahead and do this with the support on rotation. Hopefully this is going to be a good turn for Cell. His defense is obviously solid. We're only taking a couple of thousand damage from the hits. And then let's see what we can get here. We've only got a 1.5 on the attack stat, even with, what was it, 7 orbs collected. But we hit all the nodes, so hopefully this will, obviously it's going to kill Vegeta, but hopefully this will do a decent chunk of damage to Trunks. And then the Cell Juniors are going to attack lower him as well anyway. So what are we going to do here? 1.89, not too bad. And then attack lower from you guys. A nice crit as well, that's what we like to see. And then I did retarget the 17, so yeah, Vegeta definitely is gone. He has a dodge, and then 28, that's not too bad. So almost a full heal off the Dokkan attack, that's fine. And then we can get the Android boys here to finish this off. Should be no issue. Super 17 should finish it off. I don't think his passive is fully maxed out, but yeah, he's hitting a 4 million attack stat. That little bit of extra support from the Cooler as well, so it should be GG for Trunks. Oh wow, he actually survived. So additional super 4.2. Overkill to the max, but yeah, goodbye Trunks. And then we can go on to the final fight here. So who did we get? They all have a Goku, so okay, this is the family Kamehameha one. So it's not a huge amount of opportunities here to potentially drop down orbs to make a bigger chain. So we'll have to go ahead and grab the 4 here. We'll go ahead and use an Icarus. And then let us attack lower Goku, since he's the one that attacks like 1,000,000 times in a turn. And then we will, I guess, try and stun him with 13 as well, because 13 stun chance isn't super high. So normally if we had a unit that had like a 50% chance to stun, I wouldn't target the same unit with the stunner and the attack lowerer. But Android 13 doesn't have the best chance to stun, and he hasn't really been coming through in the run so far. So I think we will just play our cards there. Level 3 dodge from Cell. That's what we like to see. Not taking a lot of damage. Obviously, we do have the item active, but still very solid. So yeah, overall, I think he is a pretty decent addition to the team. I definitely wouldn't put him in like the top of the tier list for Extreme AGL. But if you're somebody that still needs to beat this stage, and you're looking for that last unit to fill in a spot on the team, I do think he can be very effective. Of course, 13 actually gets the stun this time. But yeah, he can definitely be very, very good. I think we'll just go ahead and try and get rid of Goku here straight away. We can go for the stun on Gohan as well, since he's attacking Trenchcoat in the back spot. And then we'll do this, because now that creates that massive trail of orbs on the left side there, ready for Angel Cell on the next turn. And now 17 going to get hit a bunch of times. Hit a nice big attack stat straight off the bat. And it should do a nice big bit of damage to Goku. Yeah, so Goku's almost done. And then hopefully we can get the stun on Gohan. We still got the item active though, so we don't need to worry about taking too much damage here. Yeah, no stun. 13 taking a super. Yeah, he still tanks reasonably well, but he's certainly no Super 17 when it comes to tanking those super attacks. But hey, double super. If he gets a crit, we might actually finish him off. Hey, there you go. Not bad. Not a bad showing for him, considering how weak of a unit he is, really. But alright, so Goten is attacking multiple times in the back, but he's not been damaged at all yet. So let's go for Gohan here. 9 orbs, so that gives Cell 153k defense. Not bad. We are going to go ahead and heal with the Android 8. So big defensive buff puts us at 229. Okay. Very, very good. And then I guess we should attack lower, Goten, and then we'll switch back to Gohan here for Final Form Cooler. So double digit damage is kind of what I would expect with defense that high. And we're 1.7 million attack stat. That's pretty solid. And then, of course, with every super, we're raising our defense as well. So Cell easily over 230k defense after that super attack. Very, very good. And then we can attack lower the Goten. Deal a little bit of extra damage to Gohan. Obviously, Cooler. He gets these guaranteed additional normal attacks, but as you can see, they're not exactly doing crazy amounts of damage. And then, of course, we take a super attack. The turn that we heal, of course, we take an absolute ridiculous amount of damage, but I don't know why I would expect any less. We still have the defensive boost from the item, so we should be all good this turn anyway. We will finish off Gohan here, and so hopefully we can stun Goten, but I mean, he is going to get hit by both of the 13s, so let's see. Because ideally, I mean, we're out of healing items, so we only have a Whis item left. I don't really want to have to use that next turn. So Super 17 should take out Gohan. As long as one of the 13s stuns Goten, then obviously we're all good. Otherwise, we might have to be a little bit careful, because if he super attacks in slot 1, it'll be GG. So, oh, actually, the friend 13 is probably going to take him out now, because we did quite a bit more damage than I was expecting. Although he has no links active, which definitely plays a huge part in him dealing a lot less damage. But there you go. He survived with the tiniest sliver of health, but both the 13s got additional normal attacks. But let me know what you guys think down below. Like I say, I don't think that's really changed. About halfway through, I think it was pretty apparent to me anyway, that he is a solid addition to the team, but nothing too crazy. I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of situation where you literally couldn't beat this stage until the Awakening for Cell came out. But obviously, you know, we used a lot of items here because I bought a lot of support units who aren't very good defensively. The Cell Juniors are actually pretty good, so the rotation of the Angel Cell with the Cell Juniors is very solid. We obviously just took a lot of damage because we brought the Trenchcoat 17 and Final Form Cooler. But let me know what you guys think down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the link to my Discord. Feel free to join in the fun over there. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.